Ah, are we there? Are we there? Are we live? Bit of music going, I think. Tequila Mockingbird. All right, let's see here. Etrian Odyssey. Hopefully. Hopefully we're back. You are! No input needed. Nice. Wouldn't I just have to cut YouTube? So, if I was gonna cut YouTube... Hold on. Let me get this going. What happens, right, is, when I go to upload a video from Twitch to YouTube, because again, I don't have the YouTube stream going. I'm not monkeying with it right now. I mentioned this earlier, I'll mention it again. This is actually technically the start of a new video. Hey, I'm Cernunnos. Welcome if you're checking out Etrian Odyssey. We're doing the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream at the same time, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, my YouTube bitrate is just like bouncing. It's supposed to be 6,000, but it's bouncing between 4,000 and 7,000. It just keeps going up and down and up and down, and it's affecting the Twitch stream. I noticed that we eventually, once it does that for long enough, 5 minutes, the Twitch stream ends up going down to like 2,000 bits. And that's not good, right? That's dropping frames. It's not a good stream. So I've killed the YouTube temporarily. I'm going to be looking into to see what's going on. And again, I restarted my modem and router and my computer. No change on that. So I kind of have a feeling it's outside of my network, right? Something on the actual line to my house, maybe. Who knows? We had some weather, and ever since that weather, my stream to YouTube's been a little iffy. So we're holding it. You did see an upcoming stream on YouTube earlier. So, on YouTube, I could probably just cut the YouTube and then start a new stream on YouTube without actually the stream going down on Twitch, which is a thing. But, yes, unfortunately, I can't get my bitrate stable on YouTube. So, I did look to see if by chance... Hold on, I gotta think for a second. The existing quick save will be deleted. We went back to town, right? We wouldn't have ended on a quick save. That doesn't make sense. Okay. I looked to see if the plugin that I use for my multi-streaming, I think it's just called like multiple output or whatever in OBS. I looked to see if it had an update or anything, and it hasn't been touched in quite a long time, years actually. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time off stream to look to see, are there other plugins that might be newer, that might work better? There are other options too. There are services like Restream, where you stream to Restream, and then in Restream you have it set to split. So that means one output from my computer to the internet, and then the internet splits it into Twitch and YouTube. I don't love that. It's okay. I don't love it though, for a couple reasons. I could see that the bitrate is fine to say Restream, but then what if there's an issue in the bitrate between Restream and Twitch? I'd never know. I don't think. So I don't love that. Also, Restream costs money, and we don't have enough subs for that. so at the moment, the YouTube stream's cut until I can get it better. That being said, I'm probably going to try to stream to YouTube every stream we do just to see if it is stable that day. I don't know. I don't know that there's much else I can do about it. Anyways, here we are. We got to take a look at our characters just a little bit. So we have Violet, the level 33 Landsnecht, Palmer, the level 32 Protector, and we have Milim, our newest character that we built specifically for this boss, is only level 19, which doesn't feel high enough for the boss. Would my level up and danger emotes work with Restream? Yes. Yes, they would, because all of that is actually... it's happening. It's so weird when you think about how it happens. It's not really weird, but there's a chain. So when you do the thing in Twitch, the alert or the level up. When you do that in Twitch, Stream Elements is watching, and Stream Elements knows, the chatbot knows, that when those emotes get seen, that they're supposed to redeem something, and that's the animation. Well, the animation gets played within the Stream Elements overlay that is in OBS. So then OBS transmits that to Restream, which then that video goes to Twitch. So yes, that would work. In fact, I would imagine most of the people doing multi-streaming are probably using a service like that. I don't really know, especially with multi-streaming for Twitch partners and affiliates being a brand new thing. I would imagine that there's going to be a bigger, better splitter for OBS coming out if it doesn't already exist. Sounds like streaming with extra steps. Well, it's only one extra step. All of that other stuff still happens. Anyways, this character here has some neat abilities for binding the enemy, like binding their arms to prevent them from attacking and that kind of stuff. So hopefully they can actually be effective. What we had before, though, was Cerulean, our fire alchemist. Fire's not a very good element against this boss, so that's kind of the whole reason we swapped her out to begin with. Do we have items on us that we need to sell? No, but we do have a bone flail. Shouldn't that be equipped on someone like Merc? He already has a bone flail. We have a second bone flail? Well, how about that? We could put it on Cerulean, but she has tech on hers, which is good for spells. Technically, Astro can use it, but like, that feels like a bad idea. Feels like a bad idea, and then a Hexer could use it that we don't have. We'll just hold on to that. Let's leave this character. Let's go over to our Explorers Guild. Let's organize. We have a second healer. Dreamland. You get a bone flail! And then we'll sell the junk one. We bought one and then immediately got one as a reward. Oh, is that how it worked out? We got the... I thought the reward was just money, but no, you're probably right. We got the reward. I didn't need to buy it. It was not that expensive though. I mean, like, on the grand scheme of things, 1,000 N isn't too much for us anymore, right? So, also 1 sharp horn and we get a really good sword and a really good bow. I can't wait for us to find a sharp horn somewhere. Millum, I'm pretty sure, has the best gear we could have on her right now, so there's nothing else to do other than to go back in the dungeon, grab a little XP, and we might try the boss early. We were kind of thinking mid-level 20s for Millum would be where we wanted to be. However, let's think about it for a moment, right? Everyone else has leveled up a few levels here. They're all stronger. If Millum's purpose isn't to do damage, but solely to bind the enemy, that's not what I wanted. I want a custom. The more levels Millum has, the more points we can put in these things, but maybe we don't need to. Yeah, remember the AoE attacks. The AoE attacks were pretty nasty, right? That's what we wanted to do, though. We wanted to cuff the enemy to prevent them from attacking. So we got this up to level 5, which has the double arrow up, so we're done with cuffs, and now we're on to shackles. And we don't really know the difference between, like, what does binding the legs actually do? I don't know. It might just slow them down. We're actually going to bind the head, because that's spells and stuff. So we'll grab that. Yeah. I don't know. There's not a whole lot else we can do there. I guess we have some levels on other characters to spend, though. We better max out Sword Mastery on Violet. Done. And then Max Cleaver, we've done that too. So we don't actually have another thing listed for what we'll blah, 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 what we want to do with her. It might be Tornado, it might be TP, it might be HP. In fact, I feel like another HP up is probably what we want here. The real unfortunate, 261. The real unfortunate bit is I think this is worse now that we didn't get it early. $263. Oh no, it did go up, but it only gave us 2 HP. That's so little. That's so little. Okay. That's what happened though. Palmer, probably an Aegis. Actually, we already got that up to level 5. That might be where we hold it. We got the multi-parry. We've maxed out Provoke. Might just be defense up again, honestly. The other thought is, we can check the notes again for you. Take parry to guarantee level 5 and higher. See, we've done that too. We need to update our notes. I'm still not comfortable putting points in Shield Mastery until we know for sure that it's not just elemental defense, but it's also physical defense. So that's why we're still not putting points there. So I think we just go a straight defense up. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Merc. So look, by the way, here is the AoE healing salve. We don't have any idea how much it heals. Is it just a normal cure, but to the whole party? Because if it is, that's not enough. We've got regen. Actually, let's take a look at Merc's skill plan. So we wanted N in Healing Touch, and then after Healing Touch, more Refresh. Okay. So Healing Touch, we've maxed out, which is great. So then we go to Refresh. That's what our plan was. Blind, Paralysis, Confusion, and now Sleep. Coming up to Poison, Curse, Terror, Petrify, whatever. 1 point there. And Astro's got 2 songs available. Peace Ballad level 5 is what we say, and I think we have that. We do. We do have that. This is a weird one to increase the maximum HP, because you'd have to increase it and then heal every character. I don't love it. I don't love it. Boosting party's speed isn't a terrible one. It's not. It's really not. But I'm still kind of feeling like maybe we go another point in Bravery or Shelter. In fact, Shelter's probably the way to go. Boost Shelter all the way so that we can sustain ourselves longer in hard fights. Shelter. Oh, we had 2 points. Perfect. Nice. That's everyone. I think we're good to go. We have no quest to turn in. Put that in the notes. Good idea. We'll just replace that because it's already done. Shelter. Max. Okay. Here we go. Back into the primitive jungle. My goal. Let's get back down to floor 10. And when we get to floor 10, we go to the healing spot, because that's the first thing we should do anyways. And then let's go fight the boss. Let's go see what the difficulty is. Hold on. Small interruption. Let's fight one of these dudes. It's also been like a week since we played the game, so I definitely don't remember exactly what we talked about last time. Attack normal. Attack normal. I'm kind of trying to see, like, how do we gauge against these guys right now? Puffs. Attack normal and bravery. I don't even know if we need defense yet on this guy. Merc did 25. We did not get the cuffs, though. Its HP is almost half. We're gonna get another one coming in if we don't kill it this turn, which I don't think we will. I'm a little worried with the cuffs because we almost need cuffs to go off in 1 to 3 turns on the boss, the big boss, or we might be in big trouble. It's not a joke. It is about 24 more than Merc usually does. He tried to use Shredder, but it was bound. It couldn't do anything. So that's good, right? That's an affirmation that what we're building towards will help. She just leveled up again, which is good. Which is great, even. So, what do you think? 1 more level of gag? Or put 1 more in shackles? I'd also love to be able to get this ecstasy up and running. So if we get cuffs, shackles, and gag all on 1 target, we can use this one to do incredible damage. The problem is, I don't know that we're going to be able to land all 3 of these. I think she's going to die first. And let's say she didn't die first. We just fought a foe that used to be very difficult. Not so difficult anymore. But you know what? One of the main problems is in order to get these on, if there's not a guarantee that they go on every hit, then they're going to be dead before we ever get to use this ability. Let's focus on ensuring the status effects then get... Yeah, I think you're right. Now, do we focus more on gag? Or do we put more points in cuffs? Maybe even HP up. It's an option. I don't know. It's not an option. I don't want to put points in it. We just put 1 in Violet, and I feel like it was a bad choice. If we were going to do it, I almost think we should have done it before. So here's another thing. Millim's skill plan. We did this already. Whip to 5, and in fact, let's just do a good. No, that's not a good way to do it. Check off, sure. Anaconda, we haven't done. Gag 2, we have technically done. Cuffs 5, we have done. Attack 5, I believe we've done, and TP up 2, I believe we've done. Attack and TP, yes. So if we keep following our plan, we want another point in Anaconda, we want another point in Shackles, and then we do 2 in Ecstasy, but I think we're saying Ecstasy can probably just hold off. So we have 2 points to spread around. TP's always good, absolutely always good. In fact, Cuffs cost 5 TP a turn right now. How much TP does she have? Total? 51. So 10 turns is all she gets of that. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I want to throw it on Gag. Gag does the spells. When we fight this boss, I don't know what move does what and what it's attached to. But remember, one of the things this boss does is summon reinforcements, and that might be a spell ability that's like a yell. So if we gag, maybe we can shut down the ads from spawning. Because if we don't have to worry about the ads, it doesn't get HP back, it doesn't get defense. So those are 2 really big things, and we don't have to split our attack damage. Let's put our points in Gag. We're gonna try it again. I'm just curious, like, what its success rate is, you know? And Astro... Yeah, let's do a Bravery. $234 from that Cleaver, wow. 111 from Millum. Millum's attack did more damage than Palmer's. Granted, Palmer's not... He's more of a tank than an attacker, but, like... She's 10, 13 levels behind. You know? I'm just gonna attack this time. Let's see if attack does less damage than the ability does. Because I don't know. There's still a lot we have left to learn with Millum. $67. It looks like, yes, it looks like Gag does a lot of extra damage. Pretty close to some more levels here. Alright, I'm not gonna keep fighting those guys now. It was more of a remember our characters a little bit and test. I'm glad that everyone loves the plan. I don't know if we'll finish either one of these off, but we'll find out. Yeah, there we go. Dang. Oh, it's got like 1 hit left. Can you believe that? Like 1 hit point. Which I guess still equates round up to a full hit, but still. You're just jazzed to be a part of the show. Me too, actually, turns out. Alright, down and down we go to the depths. I was gonna say, to where no one knows, but in fact we do know where we're going. We're going to certain death. Cernunnos is where we're headed. I don't know if I need both Merc and Astro attack in the left slime. So we won't. I will have Astro attack the right slime, I guess. Astro needed to attack the left one, I think. Oh, Sloth defeated. Perfect. Cernunnos, yes, it will perish. Maybe. We'll find out. We will find out. If we're able to beat it, we'll be on the 3rd stratum. We have no idea how many stratums there are, but we'll be on the 3rd one. Won't that be a thing? Okay. We got a level on Palmer. I know we just put 1 in defense up, but I'm really feeling... another Aegis. I'm feeling another Aegis. If we make Palmer unkillable by maxing out Aegis, come on. That's great. 1 more point in Merc, going in the refresh. Now we can cure poison. That's actually, that's huge, being able to cure poison, right? Think about it. Skill, Merc, Healing Touch. May as well top everyone off for 1 TP.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that quest.
We're not doing that quest. I should probably stop and heal, though, huh? Just to get our TP back. So one of the YouTube commenters was talking about those petaloids and how they don't mess with the petaloids. They always just flee from the battle, and that is probably a very wise course of action, isn't it? What are our thoughts on this guy? Will he come after us? We'll take him out. Just to remind everyone, they are resistant to a bunch of things, but a bunch of melee things, but all elements are pretty good. And they have 950. So I think we will start off with the provoke. It's probably worth it. Might be wise, but it's less brave. Sure. Yep, good point. All right. Okay, so I could cure Violet. Actually, hold on. We go back. You're going to cure Violet. You're gonna Cuffs again. And you're going to refresh to get rid of the poison, now that that's an option. And you're going to put shock on someone. Someone being yourself, Astro. Oh, perfect. Another set of poison that's going to get removed. Notice, though, how Cuffs hasn't triggered once on this guy. Not loving it. Hey, Bomber, if you can't make it, there's always the VOD later. No shame in that. Oh, you know what? We're also going the long way. I forgot. There is, right here, a secret path we could have taken. Oh well. The willpower! Decrease, decrease, decrease. Go. I'm pretty sure if everyone just attacks, it dies. So... I mean, honestly, I don't think... I'm going to go directly to the boss, and we're going to fight it. I don't think we're going to win. Like, not to be negative, but I don't think we win. Oh, shoot, I didn't get the sleep guy. And I don't think we win because Milim is so much lower level, honestly. And there's a really big part of me that's wondering if we made a big mistake in removing Cerulean, right? Because Cerulean could be 4 levels higher right now, I think. Which is not an insignificant number, right? I almost forgot how to get there. And it's not that Cerulean was useless in the fight. She wasn't, right? There were 2 things that she was able to do every turn, and that was some damage, even if it was resisted, and when the AoE guys came out, she could AoE hit everything. So it's not like she was useless. The map is massive. Easy to get lost, even with a map. Yes. We're almost there. We're almost there. Like, the boss is so close. Once you have all the, like, little hidden paths and stuff unlocked, just right there. That sounded like a crit. Okay. Full heal. We make a quick save here, in case. We try not to use any of our TP on the way there. We're gonna have to fight something. And then we will use Merc's TP to cure afterwards, although this is kind of a nasty little fight here, isn't it? I think we need to take Scorpion out first. And Palmer... I guess we don't care if anyone gets hurt. Merc can cure them for 1 TP afterwards. Let's just try and make sure we kill this thing. I'm gonna have Merc attack it just to be extra safe. Trying to think the best way to divide the attacks up. I think that's it. Okay, auto attack. Kill it. Thank you. Hold on to Merc's cure until we get there, just to double ensure we don't need to use it again, even though it's only 1 TP. All right. Skill. Merc. Healing touch. Perfect. You know what would be awesome? If Healing Touch also recovered TP? That would be way too powerful then. It's super, super powerful right now. It's kind of funny. The maximum version of it in the original game was like 40%, and now it's 100%, so it's like way better than it ever was, because 40% is not even worth it. Because it doesn't restore 40, it restores up to 40. Blah. Hold on. Double hit that quick save. Here we go. Attempt 1 of the night. I don't know how many attempts we'll have in full, but we'll see. As you continue through the twinning foliage, you reach a small natural clearing. In its center stands a grotesque monster unlike any you have seen yet. Its gaze falls upon you, and you feel an overwhelming aura as it lopes forward. It can be none other than Cernunnos, king of the jungle. Stand and slay the demon. We'll try. We'll try. Hey, we have boost. That's awesome. We're gonna start this off with a big boost. A big cleaver. We provoke with Palmer. We try immediately to cuffs, right? Or do we try for the gag first? I'm really not entirely sure. Let's try the cuffs. It's higher level. It should hopefully stick first. Merc has nothing to do this turn. Astro absolutely gets the shelter up and running. I saved James. Thank you. It already got the ads, which is really terrible. We didn't get the cuffs off. We have to tornado. We have to take out the ads. I could immediately do a parry to not take any damage, but... Weird. I think, like, my escape key got held in when I tapped it. But I think we just attack, because I need to make sure that these things die. So, we do that. You still cuffs. Merc will attack this one, I guess. And we're gonna get bravery on everyone. Yeah, so that one hit on Palmer, not the end of the world. Them having increased defense is pretty terrible. But the ads die. Yes! We bound its arms. Hold on. Hold on. I guess it doesn't show. What I don't know, will that wear off? Does it have like a 3-turn limit, or is it on forever? I don't know. But we got it already. That's amazing. Okay. Should Violet hold on to some TP for Tornado? And I think the answer is yes. But I say some, not all of it, right? We do a boost on Palmer for a little bit of extra attack damage. Millum goes right into the gag to try to prevent additional ads being spawned, I think, right? You believe it has to perform a status debuff. To get rid of it? That would be the best, I think, right? Yeah. I think so. Okay. We have Shelter and Bravery both up. So I think next is we throw Peace Ballad on to get our TP regenning. It tried to use its AoE and its arms were bound. Yeah. Millum! Come on, Millum! We got the Headbind. We got the Headbind. If it can no longer attack, and it can't do special abilities and pull in ads, we're like golden. Right? Another Cleaver. Another just plain attack. You're going for Shackles, though, now. I don't know what Binding the Legs does, but I feel like we want it. I'm also kind of wondering if maybe we should do this, because if we get Poison... Let's get the Poison. Let's get the Poison. You know what I don't know? We now have 3 buffs on everyone. Oh, look what happened. Did Palmer lose Shelter? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad, because we can only have 3. That also means if Astro tries to put Shock on someone, they lose it. They're going to lose something, and it's going to be Shelter. We're just going to do a boost attack with him this turn. Glare, but he was bound! We didn't get the poison off the Anaconda. Are we the protagonists in an anime? Because we're looking kind of OP right now. Well, I hope so. I hope we are. We re-up Provoke this turn, though. That's a good thing to do. What if we boost into Anaconda? Do you think it has a higher chance of landing? We're gonna try it. I'm kind of wondering if we should just throw a Cure 1 on Palmer. Because Merc's not doing any attack damage anyways. Let's just get some of that HP back. And it no longer has... It still does have its defense up. I could erase it right now. But it's only got 2 turns left on it. Let's just attack. Let's not worry about it. It's Glare, but it's been bound. You know, Glare is the one-hit KO move. We didn't get the poison off again. Cuffs has worn off. Cuffs has worn off, everybody. We're in danger again. Man, I'm also really I'm really worried about Palmer not having Shelter, but I think that's where we are. I don't think there's much else I can do. Palmer can parry and take no damage. It's an option, right? So... Boy, Millum's dead. We're doing good. Yes, we were doing very good. We could still win. We could technically still win. I am feeling that maybe Palmer should cure this turn, though. Cure Astro. Merc will cure himself. And Astro just attacks. Just because we can't... If I re-up Shelter, Palmer might lose Provoke. It's not gonna happen. None of those are gonna happen. We just attack again. And next turn, I think we have to cure Violet and maybe Palmer. So Millam's not gonna get revived anytime soon, which is unfortunate. Alright, we do a tornado. Look at its HP though. We have to ensure these guys do not cure him. We have to ensure it. But no one's even going to attack it this turn. We have to ensure. Well, I guess technically Violet will attack it. I'm feeling really good about this at the moment. Tier 2 on Palmer, please. Astro, just attack. We did it, and not only did we do it, but we got the Sharp Horn. That's going to let us get a really good, powerful sword upgrade and bow upgrade. Indeed, indeed. So, do we have Millam to thank for the win? Or is it the fact that everyone else was so much higher level? When I say so much higher, I mean three-ish levels, maybe, at most? I don't know. I feel like Millam may be why we won, because, let's think about it. Cuffs prevented the first half of the whole fight. He couldn't hit us. So there was a lot of HP we didn't have to worry about healing. There was a lot of AoE damage we didn't have to worry about. And the gag prevented Glare from ever having a chance to one-hit KO someone. We don't know what the percent chance was on Glare, but it went off multiple times when we were here last time. Yeah, Millam took 3 or 4 turns out of commission, basically. And maybe even more. 3 or 4 turns of doing melee damage, and then more turns of Glare damage. Wow. Okay. We have a big conundrum now. Does Millam stay in the party? What happens to Cerulean? Without Cerulean, we don't have much elemental ability, right? 2 new monsters and the Sharp Horn discovered. Wow. And the stairs found. We have options at this very moment too. You think Cerulean goes back in and we panic train Millam for bosses? That might be the case. Because, you know, Millam on normal encounters doesn't help out a lot. I mean, they do all right damage, it turns out, right? I think that if Millam was the same level as Palmer, Millam would out-damage Palmer every day. I think is the case. But having Cerulean in really lets us, especially when we have 5 enemies on the screen, hit all of them in one go. You're gonna go to bed now, though? Hey, have a good night, Palmer, and I am happy that you're back, and you had a good time, and you got to see 2 games tonight. We got a little bit of mapping to do. We have some other things to think about, too, right? Do we go back over here and talk to the 2 people, or do we go progress to the next floor right now, right away? I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2. Do want to map this room out a little bit, though. And it's 1 more in front of us there. And then the stairs down are right here. Sure. Let's go back and talk. Let's go back and talk, because it'll also revive Millam. If they're there to heal us. If they're not there to heal us, well then, whatever, I guess. We should have healed Palmer. In between. Fun. Real fun. That's okay. We'll cure him right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. I should revive Millam. We have the TP. Revive Millum. Thank you. Healing touch everyone. Perfect. Millum gets a little XP. Really, what I want to do is I want to talk to those two to see if they say something to us, you know? And then we're going to run exactly back this path, hit the next floor, which, as far as we're aware, is the next stratum, and give us a new quick teleport, right? The enemies are out in full force. Perfect. They're not here anymore. Oh, okay. That's fine. A little bit of a waste of time, though, but it's very possible that we hit the stairs, and they're like, oh, hey, you made it. They somehow, theoretically, had a way to get to the floor without fighting the boss, right? Think about that for a moment. Kind of weird. I think we have Merc attack the bird and hope he kills it. Philip's almost dead! Hopefully everything dies. Good. Good. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, Millum is still very weak. Just because she's not leveled. So if she did stay in the party permanently, I mean, again, she's going to level fast, but she's not going to be as effective, especially on trash stuff. Really good for boss things. Not so much on the other stuff. I'm hoping that the boosted tornado kills the middle tree. It did not. It's okay, though. Descend. Third stratum, Azure Rainforest. Wow. All right. Stairs up. Got this path going on. Do you hear the sounds in here? We can see the teleport right here too on our map already for some reason. I'm not gonna be disappointed about it. Sure. Sure. This just a single room? It sure is. Go. Inspect. First off, we save. And now we return to town. The Radha. Report our results. The hunt for Cernunnos. Complete. It appears you've eliminated Cernunnos, that monster in the jungle. Good show. We're all very grateful. That monster's been a constant thorn in the Radha's side. It seems only yesterday that you arrived in Etria, but you've become quite strong. Thanks to you, we can finally investigate further and again glimpse the third stratum. To show our gratitude for your excellent work, we have a small reward for you. 3,500 N. I will say, instead of money, I kind of wish they had given me some cool, unique gear or something. But okay, we'll take the money, because we're going to go use it right now and buy something really neat. As a result of your hard work, the third stratum is again open to us. We plan to immediately begin research on the floors we couldn't previously access. Still, we know very little of the area. We'll have to draw up maps first. We've placed a number of our soldiers on the task, but to tell the truth, we're a bit unsure of their reliability. What say you? Now the fun stuff, the loot! Yes, you're not wrong about that. Honestly, I feel like if none of your soldiers were capable of taking down Cernunnos, they probably shouldn't be on the third stratum. They're probably gonna die. Let's get them out of there and I will map it. Since you were able to defeat the Jungle King, would you be willing to assist them? A new mission is available. Yes, we will accept that mission right now. Map the newfound stratum. Congratulations on reaching the Azure Rainforest. It's an unknown region, so we'd like you to create precise maps for floor 11 and 12. Yup. I see you've undertaken the mission. Allow me to explain the details to you. Even we in the Radha don't know much about the 11th and 12th floors of the labyrinth. In the past, supposedly, there were those who ventured often into that stratum, but there are no surviving records of who they were or what they found there. So we've tasked a number of soldiers with mapping the unknown floors, but it appears the burden of investigating a new area is too heavy for them alone. Please support them in their attempts to complete the maps of those two floors. Sure. We will also report our discoveries of the Coroller and the Cernunnos. And we're going to take a look at them too, because we couldn't see this stuff before. So the Coroller has Cure and Shell Guard, we knew that. Weak to Ice, weak to Lightning. Okay, the elements we don't really have. I mean, we do have Lightning, sort of. Cernunnos, resistant to Fire, weak to Lightning. Can you just, like, think about it for a second? If Cerulean was not a Fire Mage, if she was instead a Lightning Mage, we may have won on our first or second attempt. Because I can recall that Cerulean got a good 3, maybe 4 hits in one fight, at least one. Meh. Also, by the way, this thing has another drop, so we're going to be fighting it again someday. Someday? Okay, perfect. The Sharp Horn. Reported. Oh, by the way, we have Iron Shell. Tailbone. Hold on, do we have Tailbone in our selling price list for 37? We do. Tiger Fur we should have as well for 40. We're gonna sell this, well, Huge Fang. That's from Fenrir for 800. See, we have that on there. The Great Tusk for 14, we have that on our list too. But I can't see it. There we go. Great Tusk. 14. Now then, it's gonna be less than 14. Is it weird that an enemy that we fought a whole lot of times that drops the Great Tusk is easier than the one that drops the Sharp Horn, yet the Sharp Horn is worth less? I feel like it's kind of weird. Okay. Added, though. Still a lot more items to find as well. Alright, we leave from here. Let's go ahead and talk to some other people real quick. Like, you, anything? Nothing. But I do think we swap Millum for Cerulean, right? So if we look at our formation, we call party. We have party number 2 is our current one, and party number 1 is the one with Cerulean back in it. And we're back. You know what I do want to do, though? I do kind of want to come back here and just take... Well, I guess we don't do it from here. We'll do it from this one. Cerulean's back at level 30, so she's missed out on a few levels, which is fine. But I do believe her gear's all still good. I don't think there's anything we need to touch there. In fact, I think we upgraded her gear and then we swapped her out. Let's check the pub. Word around here is you folks beat the king of the jungle. I think that calls for a toast. You kids seemed a little shaky when I first met you all, but look at you now. You're some of Etria's most talented adventurers. Getting stronger, tackling difficult missions. I'm proud of you, kiddos. We have a lot of new missions now available to us as well. Is it possible to get more mine, chop, and whatnot? The last one is take, and it is, yeah. So right now, with our current party, we have 3 people who each put 1 skill point, just 1, into chop, mine, and take. You can put 10. You can put 10 whole skill points on there. So one character could potentially, instead of mining 2 times, mine 20 times, if you put 10 whole levels of points in mining. There is the ranger character, which is called Survivalist. They actually have all 3 of those abilities, which kind of makes me feel like at some point, I don't know when, but at some point we're going to be like, all right, it's time to level up a Survivalist and then put all of their points in Gathering. And then what we'll do is, we'll have to level them up, clearly, but they're not going to be there for damage, or they're not going to be there for skills and abilities. They're going to be there just so that we can do, like, Gathering runs. That being said, that's around level 30, and I don't have the current desire to train someone up that high yet, just for the Gathering purpose. And to be fair, we haven't needed a lot of stuff from the Gathering, not yet. But the whole time that we've been playing this game, it's been in my head that we're going to want a Survivalist for Gathering. It just hasn't been a thing. Anyways, the quests that we have available to us. An adventurer needs the articles of his less fortunate comrades to hold a proper burial ceremony. Feat of Strength. Though the recommended number for venturing forth is 5, the guild will reward a solo defeat of floor 6's monster. Interesting. Go in there with 1 character and beat whatever this thing is. Pest control. Fruit gatherer's livelihood is threatened by the vermin feeding on the fruit in floor 10. Merchant Ian has requested samples of all the items that can be mined from floor 10. Reward, Ice Mist. Ice Mist? What is that? The Bandit's Treasure. I'm out to find the legendary Bandit King Edu's treasure. More specifically, I want you to find it. That's a cool one. I want to take that one. Okay, we're probably gonna take none at this very moment. We only have space for 1 mission because we have 4 already. Interestingly enough, this one here is killing one of those firebirds, specifically with fire magic. So we can do that one. We don't know what drops a toxic barb. Hopefully it's like on this floor that we just made it to. This one here, I'm going to abandon, because it's a really long quest. And this one here, we looked for it and we didn't find it. So I might abandon this one too. We'll do that from here. And by the way, I don't really know if I abandon this right now. Oh, I can't abandon it from here. Interesting. Maybe we have to do it from the quest menu here. This request is not complete. Will you give up on it? Yes. You have abandoned. Do we get it back? We do. Okay. We abandon that one as well. And now we take the Bandit's Treasure. Do you know about the Bandit King, Edu? Well, I heard about him when I was a little girl. They say he was incredibly strong and his gang destroyed entire towns. This old man says he was in Edu's gang and has a treasure map from Edu himself. According to him, the treasure is past the labyrinth's crystal door on the labyrinth's 5th floor. Really? Sounds suspicious to me, but work is work. Good luck down there, kids. That's the, is that the crystal door that we can't open? Or is that one we have already opened? I don't know. I think I want to grab this Remember the Fallen. You face death every time you enter the labyrinth. Anyone who goes in has to realize that. For some, death at the hands of the labyrinth's monsters is the only fitting end. Our client this time says his comrades rest on the 11th floor. He doesn't know exactly where. Well, good, we're going to be mapping that floor. We'll find him. Find their resting places for him, but be careful not to join their ranks. And then we're not going to do the solo one right now. We're not going to do the floor 10 one just now, and this is also floor 10, so we're done. We're done grabbing stuff. We'll leave one available mission, by the way, just to make sure we can look at new ones all the time. Shilika. Sell the Sharphorn, and everything else. 1702. Viking, Hindi, Iron Glove are all now available to us. We will be buying those right now. Buy weapons. Viking, it's 2,100, and it is way better than what we currently have. In fact, let me quickly take my face away so that you can see what it has. It's got attack 57. Our current one only has 45. This also has strength +5 and vitality +2. This is an amazing upgrade. Yes, equip that, thank you. Switch over to Palmer, he's doing the same thing, Viking. Equip that, thank you. Now we're gonna swap all the way to Astro, who is going to get the Hindi upgrade. So we go from a 39 up to a 49 with Tech 4. Like it? I like it a lot. Cool, okay. So that's it for weapon upgrades. I don't believe... So Merc's got the Bone Flail, and Cerilyn has... Well, let's actually swap real quick. She's got the Down Staff for Tech 2. It's attack 22, but she attacks with her magic most turns. Most turns. So I don't think we need to worry too much about how much melee attack she has. Armor, Iron Glove. It's only defense 3? It's also so cheap. Ugh. Why? That makes me sad. Okay. You know what? We didn't know that Cernunnos was weak to lightning. But if we had known that, we could have purchased some of these shock oils, put electricity on our normal weapon attacks. Could have been an amazing thing to do. We just didn't know that that was really a good option. Alright, so we could sell these other weapons, but I think we store them, because they're good ones. Stored. Alright, now we sleep. We take a good long nap after our hard-fought battle of Cernunnos. And then, it's time to check out the third stratum. At least a little bit of it, right? Let's go find a couple monsters and see how difficult they are. Oh, by the way, also, the treasure quest, it very specifically said the 5th floor behind the crystal door, which is this one. We've done this. We ran all the way back through, which goes down to floor 4, but then from floor 4, we found stairs that went up. Right? No. I put the wrong marker. This needs to be a downstair, not an upstair. Okay. I can change that right now, right? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So then it goes down again to floor 3. And then from floor 3, we didn't find the treasure. And we figured that there was something here that we were missing, but we just didn't know what it was. And there were a lot of the Armoth elephant enemies over here. That being said, we have a really quick way in. Really quick way in. So we'll check that quest out. Probably not right now, but another time for sure. Okay. Time to map. Time to do what this game was made for. Mapping. Dead end. We check the dead end. Maybe we check the walls. Our first encounter, and these are totally new enemies. We've got a death ant, and we've got a tree frog. Let me tell you, they are terrifying looking. We need to just do normal attacks, see what our damage looks like. I'll do a Provoke and Palmer. We really have no clue what we're up for here. Sticky acid. Ugh, speed down. Yeah, it's a very ugly frog. In fact, it looks a little less like a frog and a little bit more like a salamander. Okay, Merc did nothing, which we expected. Violet did 68, which is pretty low. Fire 45. Alright, but it's almost dead already, so there's that. We'll have Palmer attack this one and Cerulean, and then we'll start attacking the other one over here. One down. Whoa! Hold up. Wait, So, everyone's head is bound except for Cerulean. Well, that's kind of lucky, right? For Cerulean? And we have Sticky Acid for 3 more turns, I think. This thing's dead, though. It's dead. Merc's gonna kill. Merc's gonna miss it. He had it. Oh, miss. Hold up. Hold up. Does binding the face also reduce your accuracy? Oh. Well, how about that? New monster tree frog and death ant, and new item rock coral. Nice. Nothing interesting to find down here either. A guy. A guy! In your journey through these forests, tinted blue as the ocean, you encounter a soldier. The worry creasing his brow lifts when he sees you, and he smiles as he greets you. You're the adventurers sent by the Radha on the mission down here, no? We've been looking forward to meeting the skilled warriors who felled the King of the Jungle. You've heard, then, that we were ordered to map the corridors of the 11th and 12th floor? But with these dreadful beasts and these twisted passages, we were at wit's end. I tell you, it's a sure relief to have help from the fine members of Serenia. The soldier fishes through his pack, producing a parchment. It isn't much, but here's the result of my work so far in mapping this floor. No, game, I didn't ask for help mapping. I want to map it myself. That's like half the fun. Oh, but what if? What if their map is wrong? What if they, what if we have to go around and correct it? That could be kind of fun. The soldier hands you his hand-drawn map. I trust you'll have no problem filling in the rest. Barely affording you a glance as he leaves, the soldier walks briskly back home. Taking the soldier's partially completed map in hand, you continue your exploration. Yeah, sure. He mapped a good deal for us there. All of this. He walked a couple corridors and said, "Man, I am terrified." Hey, there's the heroes. Let's get them to do our dirty work for us. He got all the way down here and he mapped this, but then couldn't be bothered to put a line on the map showing that it's a dead end. Okay. Okay. Let's check these guys. Weak to ice, resistant to fire. Weak to lightning. And weak to whatever this is. Oh, hold on. I didn't know I could do that. Weak to whatever this is. I'm guessing blunt. Do we have a hammer user? I don't know. Less help than you were afraid of, then, at least. Yeah. Not a lot of help. Alright, so, we also have 2 items we have yet to find, too. How about that? Let's fight the tree frog first, because, it's actually weak, so it should die quicker, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna go all out on the attack. I don't think we need the defense and the provoke. And then the thing that's resistant too, yeah. Just auto attack. It did speed down twice in a row. How about that? A gum throat. I don't know what that is, but that sounds gross. We're gonna check some of these top walls. In fact, I'll just walk like this. Nothing to find. Okay. This goes down a long ways. He was right about that. I see why he didn't go this way. Because it branches. Boy, does it branch. All right, we've got an up, and we've got a left, and we've got a down. And it looks like it goes another little branch. And then this goes forward a few spaces, and down goes forward a few spaces. All right, that's fine for now. We're gonna come down here, we're gonna check his work. Are these the only enemies on the floor? All right, let's, everyone else is gonna attack the ant, I think. We'll try it this way. Is Violet and Cerulean enough to kill the frog? That's the question. Oh. Yeah. Turns out, yeah. Oh, the gum, you know, I didn't even look. The gum throat might have been from the frog, yeah. What? What a bad map maker. He got to the end of this hallway. He wrote down, look, this is a big hallway, I got to the end. There's stairs. Well, I don't know how to draw stairs, so let's just leave it empty. Let's see if I can get Palmer and Cerulean to kill the frog. No. And then everyone gets bound. Okay. It's almost dead, though. Oh, and of course you can't do anything now. We'll have the rest of them do that. Good. Perfect. Great. You make a fantastic point there, James. For someone who didn't want the guy's help, me, I'm complaining a lot about how little help he was. Here's the thing. I feel like it wasn't just that he wasn't helpful. It was that he was negatively helpful. So when I said, like, maybe we have to go around and fix their mistakes, that's one thing. If I had to, like, go, like, hey, wait, no, there's a hallway here, but he has a wall, that's one thing, right? That's like, oh, I found a secret, sort of, by checking their work. But by not drawing in the stairs here, I feel like the omission is worse. It's almost, like, intentional at that point. We're gonna pop in. What do we see? We see the Insect Queen's Palace, is what it's called. Alright, I don't actually want to stay on here, I just wanted to pop in and look. And we've done so. We come back. I think I'm gonna check walls just a little bit here too. A little bit. Yeah, I'm not checking all of them. No way I'm doing that. Alright, we go down. That looks like a dead end. Probably check walls again. Okay. Party was blindsided. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. Gumthroat was definitely a drop from the frog. Yep. Definitely a drop from the frog. Wow, Merc does a lot of damage to these guys. I mean, a lot for Merc. Just auto attack. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it's dead. After watching the amazing digital circus, you would get 5 more levels before doing the Queen's Nest, if you were playing. Yeah. I will say, Queen's Nest sounds pretty terrible, doesn't it? Interesting, it kind of does that. Okay, let's check this way. Dead end. That's a new one. It's called a mad worm. What's it so mad about? Between Astro and Merc and Cerulean, they should have the frog, no problem. Violet and Palmer had the worm. We didn't have the worm. We didn't have it, no problem. We had it almost, no problem. Almost. I'm telling you, 1425 XP for these fights, which are honestly not very difficult, is pretty great. By the way, we're walking to the end of each one of these just to make sure that nothing happens. There could be an interact, there could be an interesting quest thing there, who knows? Alright, so we've got another split that we can tell. Let's go this way. I was kind of expecting dead end. It wasn't. Let's go down. Wow. You might say that this place is a maze. A labyrinth of sorts. Madworm didn't like that. What do we know about this? Weak to fire, weak to slashing and piercing. Okay. Cool. And it has 240 HP. I think it dies. You know, I said we didn't have anyone who was bludgeon. What am I thinking? Clearly both Cerulean and Merc do bludgeon damage. I was thinking like a big hammer user. That would be Palmer's character if we had one, but we don't. This is what we're looking for, right? Exactly. Exactly it. You can see what seem... You can see what seem to be the remnants of clothing hidden under the plants before you. Okay. Inspect. You push through the plants and find a chipped axe beneath the earth. Obtained. Broken axe. Okay, sure. We got it. I don't know if that's the only thing needed for that quest we took. But I'm betting broken axe isn't, it's not in here at all, is it? It's a valuable. An axe chipped from years of use. Okay. Sure. Sure. Also, James, you say that the worm jokes are hard. I don't know. I would say they're a little nebulous. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of, they're hard to use. They're a little wriggly and slimy. Like you can't quite get your words on them. I don't know. I don't think I could come up with one either. Nah, we didn't kill it. There's no good hook to a worm joke. Exactly, that's it. Steel bone. That from the ant, I wonder. Talk? Talk, you say? We must have found another guard. But yeah, we'll do a quick save just in case we turn out to be talking to some giant mushroom monster. Just watch, though, you'll be baited into making another. Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for when you are baited into another. Yeah. At the end of the walkway of trees stands a soldier who seems to be at his wit's end. Upon hearing you call out, the soldier turns around joyously. Radha Hall's got me out here mapping this floor, but I'm at the end of my rope out here. I can't take another step. I'll give you what I've done so far. Maybe you could finish it? The soldier takes out a parchment and thrusts it into your hands. Oh yeah, before I forget, my buddy told me there's a lot of pitfalls on this floor. What? What do you mean by pitfalls? We've been walking around this floor and whole labyrinth this whole time, and we had the possibility of falling through? Okay then. Watch your step out there, okay? I mean that. Before you can protest, the soldier turns and walks away quickly, promptly falling into a hole. With the terrified soldier's map in hand, you continue through the forest. Weird. He mapped over here. That's so weird though, right? Like you were here. You were here on this space, and somehow you got over here and mapped, but you didn't map your way there or back? Uh-huh. Again, I am in awe at the inability of these soldiers to do a day's good work of mapping. This wall might be wrong. In fact, I think it is. I think it's gonna do that. I was waiting to fall right there. Totally honest with you, I thought we were gonna fall. Thought it was gonna be one of those, oh yeah, I just told you about it, so the first fall is immediately upon you now. Also, we have a door. Also, we had a F.O.E. I don't think we're ready to try a F.O.E. on this floor just yet. I don't think so. You're so sad that Bomber missed the worm puns live. He wriggled away after all. That he did. That he did. And he watches the recaps, so he's gonna get it. There was one through the door! A blood ant. Okay, so as soon as I said I'm not ready to do a F.O.E. on this floor, they throw one at us. If it's anything like the death ants that we've already fought, they are resistant to fire. They were weak, though, to lightning, I think. So Astro might shock. He might shock, but Cleaver up, Provoke up. Cerulean, do a fire, and we'll see how much damage it does. Merc does nothing this turn. Shelter first. No. We're gonna Bravery first. And the reason why we're gonna Bravery first is I don't want Palmer to lose Shelter. If he's the one getting hit, he should have the extra defense, right? So we're gonna take a hit on not having the defense on turn 1. Which I don't love, but I think it's better than him losing it altogether. In fact, this thing is not terrible here. And this is a Death Ant replacement. Oh, which tells us it's ice, not lightning. I'm honestly guessing it has the same stats, except they're just better, you know what I mean? But the same weaknesses and resistances and all that. We focus the big bad, because the other one isn't a huge issue, I don't think. We haven't gotten hit by it yet, though, so we don't really know. Do a flame. 61 damage. We got this. If it's just death ants or blood ants on this floor, we got them. Yeah, it's like it's mostly dead already. I was gonna do a peace ballad. I don't think we have that many turns left. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Instead, let's throw shock on Astro. Go from there. Yeah, because like this thing is gonna die basically now. I'm not gonna cure 2 Palmer. We're gonna healing touch him with for 1 HP afterwards. Or 1 TP, I mean. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Not bad at all. We discovered a new monster even. This is just for the fight. Let's go ahead and throw an E here. And a marker that says Blood Ant, because it will respawn, and then we'll be able to have the marker to let us know, I guess. Healing touch everyone up. Let's do a quick save right here, too. Watch one of these be a pitfall. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, no pitfall? Perfect. Stuff. Okay, we saw, by the way, that there's a foe over here somewhere. One, two, and then it goes down. We're gonna go counterclockwise. There it is. I bet you it's gonna come this way. We're probably gonna have to fight it. Did you pop in after getting ready for bed? Chat's hilarious. Nice, James. So Bomber, you've wormed your way back. Yeah, it's probably coming towards us. How come it's not showing up on our map down here yet, you know? I want to try it. I want to see what it is. That's no blood ant! Sheltor! That's no blood, that's no blood ant. Boost into a cleaver, please. Provoke, please. Cerulean, how come you're not at full HP? We don't have much we can do about that. I mean, I could cure one with Merc right now, I think. I'm gonna do the same thing I said before. We're gonna Bravery and then into Shelter so that Palmer loses Bravery and not Shelter. Night for reals, Bomber. Oh no! It knows big AoE ice magic. This is the first elemental magic stuff we've been hit with. We haven't had to worry about that yet. And now all of a sudden we do. Oh, and it did not take very much damage, by the way. I have no idea if it's going to attack or do Blizzard again. But we'll do a boosted flame. Merc will do a Cure 2 on Cerulean, I guess. And Astro will do a boosted, and again, I don't know that this does anything, but a boosted Shelter. Yeah, it was a huge hit on Cerulean. We got some serious AoEs on this dude. This is clearly a loss, right? I don't think there's much we can do about this. It stopped doing the AoE moves, so that's a thing. Why is that, though? You know? Oh, there was one more. I wonder, is the AoE random? Or do we think it's based on something? How many turns it has? I don't know. Either way, we have to dodge. Oh, look, the turtle is slow. It takes 2 steps for every... Sorry, it takes 1 step for every 2 steps we take. I think we're fine. I think we're fine there. However, I'm gonna start making our way back to the stratum marker so we can get a good hard save in, not just an auto save. Beat down. It's so weird that the stairs down were so early. Isn't it? I feel like it's weird. It's almost like they were taunting us to ignore this floor and just go to the next one. I have a suspicion that once we explore the rest of the floor, somewhere over in here or whatever, there's gonna be another set of stairs going down. That's my suspicion. Nothing to base that on, though, of course. Alright, we save it here. And the ulterior motive for saving it here was this is actually also the end of the stream. And the reason why, if you're just watching the single VOD, I know that this is, what, an hour and a half? It's really short, but we did a demo before this. We played Grand Blue Fantasy Relink on the PlayStation 5. It was fun. Is it a buy? Like absolute purchase? I don't know yet. It depends on when it comes out and what other games we're playing at the time. We'll find out. We'll see. But this game, super fun. We're gonna get this one back into the rotation sooner than later because I'm super intrigued in checking out the third stratum now. So, with all of that, I hope to see you in the next one. Wednesday is our next stream, for sure. It may be another Monster Hunter stream, though. Haven't decided. We'll find out. Thanks for the links in chat, James. If anyone wants to check out what those links are from the VOD, it's basically the link to the YouTube, which you're probably on right now, and the Discord, which is down below if you want to join. See everyone later. This is Merc Serene signing off. How do you like the snow, by the way? Cool, right? Just a quick thing there. Again, thank you so much, Balokeji, for the follow. Also, looking at the Steam achievement for reaching the Azure Rainforest, only 38.2% of players have this achievement. Wow, we're in the top 38% of players.